Today, Tuesday, 6th of May, 2025. Today's EON rant is brought to you by Devin Williams of the New York Yankees right now. And the main reason why I have the problem, okay, so it's early in the season. He's going to be better. I have the problem with this Devin Williams thing and licking my beard, whatever. There's no rules for that. My problem is they changed the rules for you. You have a 10 ERA. You're lucky that the Knicks taking over the attention of the city, and rightfully so. And by the way, great win last night. I did not expect them to win last night. I'll be the first one to admit that. But we're not going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about Devin Williams. Devin Williams, I see he's had a great career so far. He's 30 years old. But the Yankees get him and they trade for him, which is a good trade, whatever. And then this guy puts demands on you. This guy, last season, I believe, had 22 games. This is according to the stats. BaseballReference.com says he played 23 games last year. 22 games last year. He was great in his 22 games. He already has 14 in the first month of the season, about. First month and change. And he has a 10 ERA this year. This is the guy who I'm sure players complained in the past. So I'm not gonna blame him solely on him. But they changed the rule about the beards. That he wanted a beard, so the Yankees gave him the beard. And the Yankees destroyed their 45 to 50 year tradition of a beard. Let's call it 50. That you can't have a beard for the Yankees because that's the Yankee tradition. If you play for the Yankees, you have to shave and you have to look nice and you have to look presentable. That's the Yankee tradition. And he put it out as a slight. So he says, whatever. And the Yankees gave in to this guy. Garrett Cole publicly said all the right things, and he said, this is what you got to do, play Yankee. They didn't change the rules for him. They didn't change the rules for Juan Soto. They didn't change the rules for Aaron Judge. Maybe they don't want beards. This is irrelevant. But they didn't change the rules for those guys. But they changed the rule for this dude. See, I don't have a problem. Like, I'm watching yesterday's game. The Yankees lost to the Padres. If I'm not, was it 5-3? I know they're up 3-0. And Carlos Rodon pitched 6 2/3 of great pitching in the rain. They were on and off the game and whatever. And they could say whatever they want about the wet mound. And I don't care. You were bad the whole year before the rain. You're bad last night. They were up 3-0. You showed up. I saw the inning. I did. Fernando Tatis was lucky that they called a strike. It was a terrible call. And Fernando Tatis, he swung and missed the next pitch that was in the dirt. But he basically struck out because of a terrible call. So you got lucky on that one. You put the bases loaded for Luke Weaver, who he blew it too because he gave up the 2 hits. Shout out Manny Machado for the 2-run single, and I believe it was a 2-run, was it a double or a single by Xander Bogaerts? The point is that Luke Weaver, they didn't change the rule for this guy. This guy having a bad game, having a bad month. Okay, he's doing bad. He's doing bad. I don't care. I do care, but it happens, you know? Guys are bad. Guys are good. They don't change the rules for him. They changed the rule for this dude. They changed the rule for you, and you stink. That's the problem. If I change the rule for you, you better show me something. See, if I give whatever my kid a car based upon him having hundreds on the test, you take away his car. So take away the rule. Shave the guy's face off now. Well, how do I understand? Like, you changed the rule for this guy specifically because he was the one who complained the most. You said, oh, because Devin Williams wasn't happy. And then this guy's a 10 ERA. It's pathetic. It's insane. It's absurd. Whatever. Other guys have bad games. That's it. You know, they have bad days. They have bad months. But they don't play this idiot game. And I'm so sorry to say this. This guy won the 2-time All-Star and a 2-time Trevor Hoffman Award, which is the National League Reliever of the Year, and I believe it was in the 22 and 23 season. But a year ago, he pitched in 22 games, and you're changing the rule for this guy? This guy has shown he's been good. This guy has not shown he's been dominant forever, and he's Mariano Rivera. Nobody's Mariano Rivera. You didn't change the rules for all those guys over the years, and you changed the rule for this dude. Oh my gosh, give me a break. It's enough. We're changing the rules. See, we cannot make this the NBA where Buddy Hield, shout out to him for his 3-point shots the other day in Game 7, is firing the Kings coach. Who's Buddy Hield? He's not like Steph Magic Johnson firing a coach. But I mean like Michael Porter Jr., there's rumors that he fired the Denver Nuggets coach. Who are these guys? We can't make the MLB be the NBA for that. Devin Williams? Are you serious? Come on. Oh my gosh, he's 30. He's not 22, and he's been dominant for 3 years. Juan Soto, he's 26. If he wants the rule change, I get it. Garrett Cole was coming off like an insane year. Garrett Cole wanted the rule change probably, but he just lived with it. Now, he had long hair here and there, whatever, but he didn't have a beard all the time because he had a nasty beard. In my mind, he could say it was a good beard. Fine, you want to discuss with me that? In Houston, he had a weird beard. But he came to the Yankees, he shaved it like a man. This is ridiculous. And you say, well, I should shave too. Yeah, I should. But that's not the point. You changed the rule for this guy, and this guy stinks. You say, well, have patience. Oh my gosh, if you show me right away if you change the rule for this guy, I want to see this guy be great, and I want to see the whole team be good, because the whole relief, see, it's one thing like you paid a guy a crazy amount of money like Juan Soto with the Mets, and guess what? The Mets, he has not been Juan Soto yet. He's been good, by the way. He's been hitting the ball hard the last couple of days. But the Mets starting lineup is hitting the ball like crazy, and basically it's because everything's changed because he showed up. Let's be real here. Okay, but I see. I don't see the Yankees relief pitchers be great because of him. I don't see that. So he shows up. Everybody see all the standards are higher. There's no standards for the Yankees relievers because of him. There's nothing because of this guy. Nothing. And he's been terrible too. Obviously, he's been terrible. And the whole bullpen's been okay, not good here, there. No, this is ridiculous. Okay. So enough with this, like changing the rules for nobodies. See, if you change the rule for a guy, I better expect you to be the best. I expect it from you because you're supposed to. Oh yeah, you're good enough to change the rules for, but he's not. He's obviously not. So that's my problem, and that's what the thing with the Yankees. Like they're giving into like these dudes who just aren't that good. Like Devin Williams, like they start a little bit with Frazier when they give the here, and it's like. Clint Frazier, like, really? Really? That guy? And that's the thing. It's like, yeah, the Yankees didn't do this. Andrew McCutchen complained about it. Okay, Andrew McCutchen at that age, whatever, he was up and down. He wasn't the same guy in Pittsburgh as he was at the first stint in Pittsburgh, because I think he's playing his last year there. Like, okay, so the former MVP doesn't like it, but you know what? Move on from him. He's not gonna be in your team forever. But oh my gosh, Devin Williams. I gotta change the rules for Devin Williams. So show me. You're Moriano because we changed the rules for you. You better be Moriano. No, like sorry if I'm Pat. I don't care. Actually, I love that Pat. I don't really care. That like oh yeah, I'm being harsh on the guy. Of course, the St. Louis kid for Devin Williams. Shout out to St. Louis. I know people from there, but God, you can't give in to dudes who didn't pitch a whole year last year, and then he stinks for you, dude. He better be lights out. Okay, Luke Weaver had a bad day. Okay, it happens. Luke Weaver, he's not crying about everything. Devin Williams, he cried about it, and I know he stinks. Okay, shout out, thank you, to everybody listening. And please leave in the comment what you think. And New York sports is buzzing, and the New York Yankees, they're the third best team in the city as of right now that I could think of. Sorry, that's it. And I don't know where they're going later on, and I hope I'm dead wrong. But third best team in the city, they're the second best baseball team. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, AFree26. Follow me on X at 8free26, at Rumble. Follow me on Rumble, 8free26. And show my link to my PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee page down on the description below. Thank you. Have a great day.